Okay, so the first deck we're giving a go today is Poros. This is a deck that's been in the game for a little while, one of the relatively few championless decks in the game, so potentially a good choice for those new to the game, starting out, don't have a major, don't have a lot of cards or resources to craft cards with. Since champions tend to be the most expensive cards in the game, this could be a good choice for that reason. So idea of the deck is that we have a ton of Poros in the deck, and our payoff for running those Poros are cards like Poro Snacks and Aurora Borealis that can grant our Poro allies everywhere +1/+1. This word everywhere is very important because it means in play, in hand, in deck, in discard apparently, although I don't think that's ever been relevant in the game thus far, and even if created or summoned later, which is a very important piece to this. So even if we use something like Poro Cannon long after we've already played our Poro Snacks, these daring Poros that it creates are still going to get the +1/+1 effect, which is great because one of the main ways we win the game with this deck is we try to flood the board with elusive Poros that are really, really big and can beat down our opponent very quickly. Not a very highly rated deck, to be sure, but an interesting one, and one that I have not yet played ever, so not on stream, and I thought I'd give it a go today since I wanted to try something new. So let's jump into it and see how we do. Action. So, having never played this archetype before, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to look for. I guess it's a mix of threats and our Poro pumping spells. Maybe we want this one drop. The patch Porobot can give us a relevant keyword, I think could be good. But maybe I'm just supposed to honestly... We have so many Poros in the deck, maybe I'm just supposed to look for the buffs. I had to guess. Do we care about this card? Probably not. I think I'd just rather start establishing a board early.
Good people don't look the other way. In and out.
I think we just play the Mighty Poro on 3 rather than Poro Snacks. Maybe that's wrong. Look at the big guy with his hammer.
Cool,
that's awesome.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
I'm not going to throw our 3/3 Overwhelm away into this 3/3, not when we have a Poro Snacks in hand, so I think we'll just wait on this. Troll Chant's pretty good. It lets us stop Akshan from triggering, while also, I think I'm actually going to pass. I don't think they're going to throw away their turn. They got nothing, apparently. Let's start here and see what our opponent does. They might buff or something, and then we control chant in response.
We laugh at them. Ha!
Son of a...
I bring clarity.
I don't know that it's worthwhile throwing the 4/4 into this Tarek, so we're just gonna do this.
scoundrel at a time.
Okay. Probably gonna be more interested in blocking our opponent's stuff with these Poros here. Because of this, this lets us kind of create more stuff. We're almost certainly gonna iterative improvement on one of these things. Okay, our opponent's running that. That's kind of bad for us.
Shatter them. In and out.
Right, what has our opponent got? Yep. It's pretty bad because we can't even trade with one of these things then, that means. We'll try for this. Take out one of these, and I think we'll just take the 10 otherwise. So our opponent skillfully built their deck with healing, so... I don't know that we can beat that win now with the fact that we're kind of low on cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 this would be. I'll just do this to spend our mana because we could get an Aurora Borealis and or Poro snacks that we want to use to try to punch through. That's not quite going to do it with this blocker, huh? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? No, it's not.
No further.
Yep. Our opponent just has all the cards. I think we're dead. Poor Poros. I think the 2-3 might be okay enough in the early game. These cards might be okay.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
I'll just
You'll
pass
never see
here.
us coming.
You can bank the spell mana for the snacks. If this gets an interesting keyword like elusive, then we'll be interested in playing it out.
Without a sound.
Yep, that tasted purple.
I wonder if I'm supposed to troll chant proactively here. I guess it doesn't matter because then they can just Lulu something big. So that's not gonna work. Let's do this.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
Skipping's faster. Full speed ahead.
Let's talk about your job.
Just let the Zed level up, I guess. I don't know that we can block something like this. Now we can go +2 -2.
I am the shadow. My skill is unrivaled.
I have a feeling the tier 1 deck has a better linear game plan than we do. So this is probably not going to go well from here. Especially with spells like what we had were like good, but not when our opponent opens on attack. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to play this looking for light gain. It's kind of nice, I suppose.
Do not disappoint me.
Hang on, Buzzball.
That seems a bit strange use of that. Are they really that afraid of me beating them down over the next several turns? It seems very defensive.
What will you have?
See, like, I want to use Brittle Steel on Zed, but then he's got Lulu, so it doesn't
Someone's
really
been
matter.
practicing their Adorabus spells, just
I think
like
we're
you
just
showed
dead.
me, Lulu.
That combination making this and our other Frostbite effects in the deck bad, kinda sucks. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and move on. I don't think we can win from here, even if we don't die on that attack. It's going to require us to throw out most of our board, and then we don't have a catch-up mechanic from there. I can see why this deck has fallen off the tier list. This is card for card the Mobalytics tier list that I saw several weeks ago, and I noticed this morning, just to double check it, that it's not there anymore. I wonder why. I suppose we'll see. This might be a very short session with this deck. Well, I suppose I'll take the elusive. For other things.
My training is unconventional.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward because I want to block here, but I probably want the elusive to block something else. But it's like, I'm also not doing anything with my mana next turn with these draws. Yeah, that's a draw, I guess.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Yeah, there's
Full
something.
speed ahead. There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
I've got your back.
Just pass then. You actually play all three of these this round. It's kind of nice.
Off we go!
Do I want to do it one more time? This is the question. This is okay. This troll chant probably... Well, it depends on what they do here. I could troll chant... I'll just do this. Take the 4. This lets me play this, essentially. I'm probably supposed to play this out before we swing. Come to think of it. They probably have a rally effect or two in hand, it would seem.
Whoa, dizzy. Let's move. They'll never see us coming. And beautify. That's 1 part sandalwood and 1 part pix. That's it! Go pix! Go pix!
So if we go +2, -2, we can get both of these with Troll Chant, which is nice. I think I'm okay
Let's
blocking
talk about
here to get rid
Runeterra.
of barrier in case they rally again. This one has Swift quick attack though, so I probably want to +2 you, -2 you. I'll just take the 4. They could have a combat trick in hand. Let's see.
Hang on, Cern.
Silent as death.
Do not hear the shroud.
We have options with this for sure.
Talking lilies. Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be potentially very problematic. They might go for a vulnerable here and get rid of one of my elusive Poros for fear of getting beat down the next round. Like they can make one of them vulnerable and drag Zed. We can try to frostbite him though and then finish him off. We'll see. This gives us a lot of options. Nope, they're just going for barrier on him.
Let's use all the colors.
They cannot hide.
They follow the wrong master.
Okay. Let's block here. I think we're gonna throw away one of our Poros here. And then I think we're gonna frostbite. Frostbite or tough? I might be making this guy bigger to kill the Zed. I think that's what we're doing. I could also block here, I guess, without losing a Poro. Even if they have twin disciplines, Zed can't kill this, which is nice. They don't have enough mana to rally.
Darkness.
I don't know if we can kill them next round, though. I guess it'll depend on our draw. We're almost certainly gonna have to block a bunch, though. Okay, I don't think that's worth playing out and then getting value out of this attack. Let's see what we can do. This can only be blocked by Lulu. This can trade here, this can chump here. This overwhelms, which is nice. These keyword was actually
You
not
like
too
frogs,
bad
huh?
this game.
Find your own mischief. you like magic?
It's too late for you.
We could definitely die on the backswing, though. That's definitely a thing. Or probably not playing this out until they show us, you know, that they have an attack step, right? And, like if they rally, they could play a unit rally to try to kill us. We could frostbite it.
Get him, Pix!
It's potentially good,
The order rewards its faithful.
but we're gonna save that for our next turn.
They picked the wrong row?
They could rally here. It depends on what's in their hand. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I'm okay with the Lonely Poro.
I never miss.
I'm gonna bank the spell mana. Can't stop this anyway. Can't stop them from getting the damage trigger anyways. What do you have? Lifesteal. That could be pretty good, actually. I think I might go for that. Might let us race them.
Bounty board knows me now. Time to get rich.
Beep, 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 beep. Do I like Spell Shield? Nah, it's okay. I'd rather just bank the spell mana though. Now, is it good enough because we're gonna get a bunch of random keywords from the fabled Poro? I'm gonna pass. Scout can be nice.
Like a fish in water.
This item I don't think I want to throw away, but then again we have a ton of combat tricks in hand.
Keep up, keep up. do this.
Losing 1 mana to the, I think I just pass.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Careful where you point that thing.
Through the coral.
And then I can go, well, I can do a few things here.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone. Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me. Explosives!
I'm supposed to replace this one, right? Because I would like... I think I want recovery. I want overwhelm and life drain and scout and elusive. So those are all nice. Fearsome is good too. What's better, tough or recovery? Probably just the tough for now. We wanna like win the game. I guess he could just Sejuani us though. It is what it is. I don't know if that we're winning the game anyway. If it goes to next round, I don't think we're winning the game.
The ocean herself will fear us.
There's no fighter tonight. He'll die soon.
Wow. What a silly game. Feel like I'm looking for a 1-drop Poro. It could be the fearsome one, sure, but Quick attack, huh?
A chill in the air. My life for Avarosa.
Are we getting rid of this patch, Borobot? Probably. I don't know how good Troll Chant is at this point, though. Probably don't need two of them. Ooh, Fabled Poro. I could go +2, -2 to save this. Be okay. Probably dead. We're out of cards and don't have much going for us here. Their stuff just gets so much bigger, so much faster than ours does. Oop, that was a misclick. I meant to frostbite the pike. Probably didn't matter anyway. would have been like out of cards, pretty much out of units. They had a Rek'Sai that was like about to level on top of their deck, plus, what was it, 2, 3 more cards in hand? We died. Yikes.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys. Always forward!
The tough guy actually might be pretty good for the early game if they're going, if they're getting a lot of blades and sand soldiers. That could be good. This Challenger. I wonder if I was supposed to play that out, honestly, this turn and just kill something. Yeah. Or just pass. Because then I could have... He might have played this out and then we could have challenged it and killed it. That was definitely a mistake on my part. This was also a free attack, most likely.
Every blade, every beat in its place.
So he's gonna make this thing really big, which is annoying. I think we just take the 4 here. Okay, well now we just need our buffs, if we can find them. We are not finding them though. Recovery on the 2/5.
Shurima's legacy will endure.
We Ionians always remember those who came before us.
What do you call that technique?
Yep, I'm gonna get punished for not challenging this thing now. For being a little too hasty. I didn't really think about it. Had I been thinking about it, this game would be playing out very differently.
Glorious sacrifice. This'll take the chill off.
Really needed a life drain.
Something more.
You
are tell the people what you have seen today.
I'm just gonna. I made a mistake, and we're getting punished for it, and now I'm annoyed. That deck is annoying to play even when you're beating it, so I'll move on. Sorry, that deck is annoying to play against, the Severe, or the Azir Irelia deck. Very, very irritating deck to play against. This doesn't do much in this matchup, but may as well look for something better to discard 2 Poro Cannons.
the trees. They're here. Sound the alarm. Check the high ground.
Yay, more elusives. I really care about that? I don't think so.
Bring the others.
Affirmative.
Too bad we didn't get Scout on one of them. Going to 8. Even when this deck is winning games, it's not very fun. We'll finish out the hour. I like to play each deck with an hour, so we'll finish out the hour with the deck, but because we're doing some fun things. You know what the most fun part about this deck is? Fabled Poro. Getting random keywords and hoping for some cool combinations is fun. Trying a high roll can be fun. I guess we don't mind the Ice Spell Archer. Yep. Was looking for a 1-drop. Didn't find it, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage in this early game. This is yet another game where we're gonna hope to hit a life drain Poro, probably. See, where were you last turn, Lonely Poro? I might swing with this depending on what they play. See if we can trigger Plunder with this.
It's Raven time.
He'll probably block because he sniffs out the Plunder Poro. Plus, I mean, trading the 1/1 for 2/1s is fine. I was hoping maybe he wouldn't block, because then he'd have like a I don't know. Because he has... Usually they don't block aggressively because of crowd favorite. So, it's probably worth a shot.
Me too, kiddo. Me too.
Me too, kiddo. Like, some of these cards are just... I understand why they're in the deck, but it feels so bad to be running. Like, any non-Poro that you play just feels awful. But I get why you're playing things like that in the Innkeeper, right? Because you need some life gain in some matchups. If only there was an actual life gain Poro, maybe this archetype could, you know, have something going for it. I don't think I can not play stuff out, so we're gonna go for it. I mean, this technically blocks Draven if he doesn't spend a Spinning Axe. We also have a Poro Snacks in hand, so... Spell Shield's a pretty powerful keyword too, so we'll just...
Oh, it is a great day for reckoning!
Play this crap out. Hope it does something useful.
Who's ready to reckon?
They're gonna have a heck of an attack next turn, but we can, you know, block a fair bit. Depends on if they open attacks or not. If they don't, maybe we play the Fabled Poro, holding up Poro Snacks. Again, hoping to hit Life Drain. That's pretty good. I don't think we can ever afford to play 2 Aurora Borealis, so we probably just discard one of them to that. I don't think that's what we're doing this turn, though. Although, I kind of want more Poros out before Fabled Poro does his thing. Poro. Okay, if he starts playing his elusives, then I'm going to start playing mine. Oh, he's not, okay. He could just use the Spinning Axe, I suppose, here. But we want to spend our mana. Making him use it, I think, is fine. I wonder what else is in his hand. Discarding a threat. We'll play these out because we want, you know, keywords on our elusive Poros for next turn. Never not wanting Life Drain. Jinx.
You won't get past me.
All right. Just play out all the Poros and hope that they're good enough.
I salute you!
It's as big as his biceps. It's
It's unfortunate that the Challenger went on one of the elusives. Although the Fabled Poro got elusive, so that's kind of nice. If I attack with the Scout first, they block with Draven, but then I can challenge Draven. If they block with this, then I can challenge this. So the question is, do they like the potential of trading Draven? Well, I guess they're trading 2 Poros for it. It's not really that bad. They could also have another Draven in hand, which means they could play, whatchamacallit? They could play Whirling Death. 6, 9. So next turn we have enough mana to play Aurora Borealis and 1 Poro Snacks. Man, this card is bad.
Beautiful face.
I salute you!
The hunt's as big as his biceps. It's the seed.
If I fall, so be it!
If he falls, so be it, chat. If he falls, so be it. This is 1-2, then we're dead to, we're dead to Thingy. Alright, let's go with this. Depending on what's in their hand, could definitely see them spending... They'll probably spend at least these 2 to kill here. The artwork on this card is fantastic, though, I have to admit. The little assistance in the background, too. It's awesome. It's going that route, okay. Sorry, I missed it. Did he discard? He did. Okay, he discarded Vision. Gotcha. Well, we probably want that Challenger for this. I don't like this keyword. And I don't think I need the snacks. So we'll play this out first, see what he does. Maybe I did want to play this out, though, because if he has a Jinx, I want to challenge her. That's fine. He's going to play Augmented Experimenter on our elusive. That's what's going to happen. And then I'll Affectionate Poro killing the Overwhelm unit. Now, he wisely passed, and now he's going to Augmented Experimenter on this guy. Still gonna attack. These could be relevant here. Fearsome. Not good enough. I'm gonna wait for Life Drain. Depends.
Blood, glory!
We have the mana to play everything, and these Poro Snacks, like, there's no sense in waiting on them. And I want to trade here, so I may as well just do this. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for almost an hour with this deck. End on a high note, beating down discard aggro. I think we ended up right where we left off, so we like had a 50% win rate. Good enough for me. Yeah, this deck doesn't feel particularly competitive or fun, to be fair, to be honest. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of these tribal decks that have cool synergies and payoffs and what have you, but it's just not good enough. It just feels kind of clunky and slow and bad. If you're not finding your Poro snacks, it does nothing, and even when you do, this card's just so expensive that it like often just doesn't matter, either because you had to trade off part of your board before you could gain the benefit of this, or it didn't matter even if you did, etc. Fabled Poro is the coolest new addition to the archetype. I'm not sure if it makes it, like, if it really meaningfully improved it, but it definitely made it more fun. Like, this card was what made playing those games fun, in my opinion. I feel like this card is just way too expensive for what it is. Like, I understand, like, it generates... there's a lot of power packed into this one card. And for games where it goes long, like the one we just had, it's really good. But this is an aggressive deck at its core. It needs to be. So a card like this is not good enough in most cases, I think. I almost feel like it needs to say create 2 random Poros and give Poros everywhere +1/+1 or something like that. Like, it would need to improve that much for this archetype to be even somewhat competitive. But maybe it's fine where it is, you know. Not every deck needs to be competitive in the game. As long as it's kind of doing its thing and you can win games on occasion, it's probably good enough, perhaps. What it probably needs is enough decent Poros, early game Poros, that you don't feel like you have to run Iceveil Archer and Kindly Tavern Keeper. Really, it could be as simple as just having a Poro with Life Drain. That might be all it needs. Or a Poro that's not unlike Kindly Tavern Keeper, except maybe it says, like, heal an ally or your Nexus equal to my toughness or something like that. So in the early game, and it could probably be like a, you know, let's say it's a 3 mana 2/3 equal to my power. So it's worse than Kindly Tavern Keeper on the surface, but if you've played a few Poro snacks and it comes down a little bit later in the game, then it could be equal to or great or better than it. So maybe that's something it needs. Just healing, so it can more effectively race the other aggressive decks in the format. Or some sort of crazy Poro interaction. A Poro Whirling Death. Whirling Poro. Target Poro deals strikes target enemy unit. Something like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for these decks. Let's move on to something else. Something that should see a little bit more success.